think, believe me, these niggas died of me. Look what I'm becoming. I did it, made a man of me. All the I did, I swear.
What it do, YouTube? It's Ty Fetty with the Fetty. Back at y'all with another video, man. Y'all know why we here. To handle business, man. Before the video start, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to say it again, bro. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, bro. Y'all know I'm giving y'all straight heat, man. I'm going to say it one more. Matter of fact, like, comment, subscribe. Before I gotta beat you up. Yeah, you right there. Y'all know what's going on. Feel me? We got Dusty Locane, the Big Woo, rolling and controlling the streets of New York, man. We taking our talents to Brooklyn, man. If you don't know who Dusty Locane is, man, Dusty Locane is from the Floss. He from Canarsie. If you don't know what Canarsie is, that's where Pop Smoke from. If you ever heard a rapper that they try to say sound like Pop Smoke, this is who they talking about, Dusty Locane, man. Let's see what we talking about inside the spotlight.
Yeah, Crips, what's going on? It's your boy Dusty Locane.
Nah, niggas outside.
A couple of no face, no cases.
Niggas outside.
A couple of straights. Oh, a couple of apes. You understand me? A bunch of wolves. You get me? So.
Better move proper, SCIP the popper. You know that's the straight. And the catch you smoother like it's sent up to the grave. And for the cause I'm so pack it, fill me up with rain.
I was born and raised, grew up. Yeah.
They call it the Floss, right?
Yeah, we call it the Floss. Neighborhood, rolling 60 shit. Straight from
Allegedly.
60. What you mad about? I come from the same shit. I still up my Nina if need. Go, what's up? Like,
died, took Pop from us too soon. So he's just trying to figure out who the next Pop. But little do niggas know, there is no next Pop.
And now your big homie give you energy. That's when y'all get energy. I don't need a big homie to give me energy. How about that? How about that? Y'all?
That's true, though, bro. A lot of people do be moving certain ways because somebody put a battery in their back, bro. Like, you hear me? Like, bro, if you going to stand on what you stand on, bro, do that shit by yourself, bro. Don't have nobody... Don't do it because somebody standing with you or put a battery in your back, bro. That's how, like, that's the type, like, somebody put a battery in your back, bro. You go do something, bro. You die, they don't even spin back for you, bro. Now they're posting you, making RP posts and making t-shirts, bro. Like, come on, man. Y'all got to do better out here. I know how that shit go, man.
Need a big homie to put a battery in y'all back and stop from the dancing, and now you a spinner.
He's just not trying to hear knockoffs in this world, like, you feel me? Like, we want to hear the real deal. So I'm going to try and get y'all Pop Smoke music as much as I possibly can.
Hey, yo, squad, what's the drill? Back with another video, man. You know Pop Smoke opened the door for Canarsie rappers and set the blueprint. He may be gone, but his legacy has inspired his childhood homie and brother in Woo and Rolling 60s affiliate Dusty Locane to pick up the mic. He's been hailed as the next Pop Smoke, but we all know Pop didn't survive to really enjoy his fame. Loke's whip was rumored to be shot up, and now he's locked on gun charges after surrendering himself. The lifestyle of the trenches is catching up. Can he beat the trap known as the streets and not fall like those that came before him? We'll find out. So without further ado, let's skip the play and get down to business.
Let's get it, man.
Dusty Locane was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, specifically the 95th set of Flossie Canarsie. Coming up with his Haitian pops and Trinidadian moms, Dusty Locane mostly listened to Caribbean music like soca that his parents would play. As a youngin', around the Crip culture in his neighborhood, Dusty Locane experienced the gang environment from early on.
People from the hood is you grew up in it. Like it's not really okay. Like you picked it up here along the way. Right. You seeing this consistently. You feel me? Day in and day out through the years passing. So it becomes again, it's innate.
But before he became a real problem to the ops, he was being a little menace.
This right here is where it all started for me in terms of school. It's where I met the cuz, Pop, long live the cuz, you know that shit, Mike D.
Coming up where Dusty Locane was from, the option really was between three lifestyles. Either you hoop, you go to get your education and get a proper job, or you turn to the trenches.
And what is life like back in Canarsie for those who don't know?
I tell everybody, like, it's like any regular kid growing up in the hood. Like, you got a choice to make. Is whether, you know, like I said, you going to stay in your books, get a good education, get a good job, or you turn to the streets, or you have hoop dreams. But me, I was focused on basketball, so that was my main like goal, to like be a basketball player. You know, but that didn't turn out. You know how that shit go.
Like, look, y'all, I'm gonna be real, bro. 98% of people, bruh, black people that grow up in, you know, conditions like he talking about, I say 90% of them. 90% of them want to be a hooper, bruh. Like, whether it's football or basketball, bruh, they want to play sports, bruh. But, man, you get to a point where you got to make a decision like, man, this don't seem too realistic for me, so now I got to really go ahead and make a way for myself. I be seeing people try to clown people because they might be in the streets now and they used to hoop back in the day. That don't mean nothing, bro. Once you grow up, bro, and life really start hitting you, bro, and it's really, I'm going to do this or I'm not going to eat, or I'm going to do this or I'm not going to eat, or I'm going to do this, and then my mother might not, the lights might not come on next month or tomorrow. That hooping shit out the window, bro. Like, niggas is grown, bro. Like, they'll really crack your head open. They don't care about that basketball no more, bro. I don't like when people be doing that, bro. People be like, bro, he used to be a hooper, bro. He ain't doing nothing. Man, as soon as bro turn 18 and say his folks kick him out that house, he fending for himself. He gonna do anything to protect what's his. I guarantee it.
So I was, like I said, through high school, I still jack rips, all that, but I wasn't actively game, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then when, you know, shit hit the fan, I had to turn to that, you know.
Juggling the vices of the streets and trying to go pro was a recipe for disaster, and sure enough, that disaster came with the quickness when he touched down at junior college. It was a culture shock with hella distractions, and Locane didn't have the discipline to stay focused, and already being involved in the streets, that side of things took over, and within a semester and a half, bro was getting into it with the ops and was let go.
When I got out there, I started tweaking. I wasn't really even going to class, wasn't going to practice, and then started getting 9 altercations. And then they torched me.
And just like that, his hoop dream was gone. But the trenches was there to catch his fall. By 17 years old, Dusty Locane was baptized in the waters of the streets and emerged as an affiliate of the Roller 60s, earning his name.
I jacked Crip before I was Crip. I walk around with a flag around my head, take the train, all of that. I was even on the set. Feel me? Like, that was just, it was just, like I said, it was something. It was just, I threw that heavy, like, I with the whole culture.
Outside was the spot, and Loke was there with his drillers and hitters, the apes and the woos.
Y'all see I got my them with me. A couple of faces, a couple of no face, no cases.
It's outside.
A couple of straights, a couple of apes. You understand me? A
whole lot of woos.
Bunch of woos. You get me? So, you know we coming.
Big Loke was on the prowl. Dusty Locane earned his new title, the Don Dusty.
You know, but then you could see, like, I'm getting into that Don Dusty, feel me? El Padrino.
You said what?
Don Dusty.
Don Dusty? Is that like
yeah. That's what we stepping into. That's who I am.
He made a mistake many do. The moment you take an oath with the streets, it's a game of cat and mouse with the ops and the law. And there's only so long you can escape both. In 2019, the Loke got jammed. Not once, but twice, back to back. The cops caught him lacking, and according to him, he was facing crazy numbers.
What I was looking at, I'm not even gonna lie, the numbers they was giving me at first was crazy. So I didn't know my bail. I didn't know nothing what was going on with me.
It was something serious, but no one would know until the consequences was still his freedom. But at that point, it seemed all good in the hood from the outside. Inside his mind, though, he was going through it. He knew he was going to do something big to change his life. He just didn't know what it was going to be.
When I found out that I was getting released, you feel me, like they granted bail, I would say probably 3 days, no, I'm lying. Probably about a day and a half after that I got out. 2 words. After I got out, I was telling everybody, like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to take over. I'm like, well, what? I'm like,
soon he discovered the thing that changed his life, social media. Dusty Locane didn't have a social media account himself, but his mans hopped on live on Facebook and the Big Loke was in the background looking like Don Dusty. The baddies on the live was going crazy over bro.
For like 2 hours, bro. Right. On the, like, I wanna say an hour and 30, shit start jumping. Bitches, who is this? Like, who the dark skin with the flag on in the deep voice? So
the light bulb went off. He had the attention of the shorties. He could use that platform to do something. This is where rap comes into the picture. Dusty was heavy on Chicago drill and he felt like it painted his life. He could really relate to it.
Straight off the porch right into like Chicago drill.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That shit to me, you know why though? Cause you could understand where they coming from. Yeah, like it was just so close to home.
So he got on the ground making his first post in June 2020, and the man's first post was telling dudes he gonna boom him in person. Dudes was already trying to test down Dusty in the comments, but the baddies were in a chokehold. In the past, Locane was already in the stew with his homies that rap.
Cool it, feel me, bun a little, 1, 2 jungies, drink a little. And after that, I'll just be chilling. And then if they get tired, I try some shit.
Right.
You got the look, you got the voice, go do that shit, cuz.
But he only messed around with a freestyle or two back when his mans was really trying to push it. Sitting in a cell though, Dusty Locane had a lot on his chest about his path and his future. He had time to think. He was broke, down, and going through it and needed to step his bag up.
In the beginning, it wasn't about the music as much.
Right.
Like I said, I was broke, ain't had no funds. Feel me? I want to do better things in life. I needed a bag.
Then coming home to issues with rivals, Dusty Locane needed an outlet.
When I first came home, I got into a little situation with some, we're not gonna say names, but with some, I'll say, not the other side, but people who was portraying to be the other side.
Okay.
And I wanted to do something about it, but you know, Malcolm, they telling me, yo, chill, cuz. Like.
So he started his grind into music. Then he dropped all the emotion into a freestyle when he was in the stew and he heard a dope beat. It became his breakout single, Rollin' and Controllin' Freestyle. Dusty Locane was up and the track was fire. Social media heavyweights like DJ Ghost and DJ Academics discovered the track and reviewed it on their channels, and they was rocking with the kid. That just sent his numbers up even higher.
Always get caught in the rain.
Now a nigga really started.
Shout out DJ Ghost, man. He paved the way for a lot of this stuff that's happening on YouTube now. Man, I've been watching bruh since for about 6-7 years now, bro. No cap, like no cap, bro. Like he really made a way, bro. Like bruh. Without him, bruh, there's other YouTubers that I used to watch, bruh, that without him they wouldn't have even been like that, bruh. Another one I rock with is Snore That Dude, but without him, Snore don't succeed, bro. And that's no knock to Snore because I rock with him, bro. He got a good thing going. But DJ Ghost is a pioneer for this. He a trailblazer, bro. No cap, bro. No cap.
Here for this shit.
It's on in front of me.
Right now, the track is at a whopping 45 million views. It was a green light, and he kept up with the bangers like Rolando, and then switched up the flow to a more melodic style on Intro to Me Part 1, and the Young Blue assisted track What You Need. In an interview the Big Loc did with Bootleg Kev, he let it be known that he originally liked singing and was even in the church choir turning up with the vocals, so it's a part of his style. He caught the attention of the A&R at Empire, Bobby Fischer, that saw his talent and believed in his vision for greatness. With Bobby on his team, their partnership was like fate. Dusty Locane signed to Empire for $175K, and within 3 months, his paper got up to $1 million. Don Dusty was securing hella bags.
A&R Empire, you feel me? When we met, it was just a situation where I could have got easily taken for a joke. For me, first deal I signed for $175K, split 3 ways. I was blessed, thankful, with no music out. Feel me? By 3 months passed, and they had to up my shit to an M.
The stew became Locane's home, pumping out tracks and grinding through the entire pandemic, stacking up volts of bangers. Bro went from dead, broke, and locked to one of Brooklyn's finest doing it. Still, his quick rise to success had many pointing out the obvious comparisons to his slain homie Pop Smoke. He's had to deal with that backlash, but he never once plays Pop. Instead, he lifts him up for opening the doors for Canarsie artists.
To keep going, so if it wasn't for him, none of this would have been possible. I see it.
Locane keeps it down to earth with his response to the comparisons, letting people know it's cool, but he's going to prove through his music that they're not the same and he's not copying Smoke. Locane was making a good transition to fame and handling the critiques and being more welcoming to fans. He had to learn that he's popular now and everyone that comes up ain't an op.
Adjusting to like the fame. Cause when I'm used to seeing somebody staring at me for too long and preying my body, I think we got beef, like already. That's the type of time I'm on.
Locane was shooting to the top, but remember, he's rolling 60 to Big Loc. Even if you're up, that life always trying to catch you slipping. Dusty Locane used paranoia to keep him sharp and acting right when he's out.
My paranoia is really what keep me sane. Like me always being on go, always watching my surroundings. It put me in a place where I know, all right, well, If I was lackadaisical with this, it's a possibility this could happen, but I'm always gonna be on it, so nothing could happen.
And in the off chance he was caught off guard, he had his double M, aka Militant Mind Brothers, right behind him to step on anybody's neck that tried to violate.
Like, when you be in Brooklyn, bro, do you be watching how you move and stuff, bro? Like, you be with security?
Look, I'm sorry about this. Nah, fifth, us, never them, double M's. The double M stand for Militant Mind. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, when I'm in the hood, I'm good.
But on July 16, 2021, reports surfaced that Dusty Locane was targeted in an attempted hit in Manchester where 4 people were injured. Reports state that just before 2 a.m., a 15-passenger van was shot on the interstate of 293 near Brown Avenue and later arrived at Elliott Hospital with 4 people who were injured. It goes on to say that state police verified the van was carrying people that left the Jewel nightclub in Manchester. People outside the hospital said that they had been in the van where they were with Dusty Locane and others who were performing at the nightclub. However, Kevin Grossi with Audible Treats, a publicist for Locane, responded saying Loke was not in the van that was shot. He performed at the nightclub and he and his crew made it home safely without incident. The Big Loke gave everybody a scare, but the ops knew better. It was back to business. He released his debut album, Untamed, and kept it pushing forward. It was clear skies overhead, or so he thought. It ain't a street rapper without some beef to go with the cheese he's making. Over his rise, the Don Dusty got into it online with one of the rappers named Quelly Wu. And guess how it all came about? Of course, a shorty. So boom. Quelly was into it with some other dudes online. Apparently, Quelly mad that dudes was piping down his girl. I mean, dude posted a video of his shorty feeding him grapes in bed. So I guess I can understand how Quell was heated. But come on, bruh. You beef, murk one another, and then she move on to the next dude. But yeah, dudes went at it online over old girl, and then Dusty Locane peeped what was up and commented laughing at the fact that dudes was taking turns on Quelly shorty. Quelly wasn't backing down. That pride had to lash out. It turned into an online back and forth between Quell and the Big Loke.
Hey, hold up, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be like real loud. Like, hold up.
Dudes went at it online.
We gotta watch these. Like, I'm trying to be a non-instigator
over old girl, and then Dusty Locane peeped what was up and commented laughing at the fact
over you not going or
the dudes was taking turns on Quelly shorty. Quelly wasn't.
I can't front. I don't know why you talking. You only stationed on one block in Canarsie with violate you young.
Backing down. That pride had to lash out.
Quelly, you turned Crip yesterday because you a rapper. I stamped the 5th. Ain't getting no handouts for this. You can't sit with me.
It turned into an online back and forth between Quell and the Big Loke.
You're an internet thug, bad boy. You posted me though. Why you still typing? What you trying to do, Quelly? I'm just talking facts. You're not on Reginald. I think Dusty Locane name is Reginald. He said Reginald. Suck my heard. Stay safe and stop acting like you about to meet me in traffic. TP Reginald. Keep saying my God. I'm gonna have you screaming it again.
You really an internet thug. You an internet warrior. Word to my mother.
The Don Dusty was letting it be known that he might be industry now, but he's still big rolling 60s controlling. Sometime on his IG, he posted up in the whip with the caption Snoover K, LLPS, aka Long Live Pop Smoke, as a diss to the rivals, the Hoovers.
This the 5th club finest. I ain't for the politics, but I ain't for the drama. And for the 6, I'm killing shit, I put that on my mom.
But the beef wasn't over. Pop Smoke's bro would later post up multiple vids online targeting who everybody thought to be Locane, disrespecting every Pop Smoke impersonator and who's trying to use his name for clout.
Pop died. Niggas took Pop from us too soon. So just trying to figure out who the next Pop. But little do niggas know there is no next Pop.
The Big Loke in a series of response vids set the record straight for everyone talking on his name and then being fake in person and not before calling dudes out for being gay on the low.
I am on the 5th, 9-5. Y'all know where I reside. Majority of y'all done pulled up on the blizz and seen me. Passed on the blizz and seen me deb out. I ain't never hear nobody talk crazy to me in the real life, bro.
So for all y'all clown ass that steady off the strength that, oh, you feel as if this is what's going on here or this is what
trying to do. Then yeah, you understand me? I guys, bro. I never did that.
Pop Smoke's bro seemed to take that as a diss to him and shot back in his remarks. This time, bro was furious, going as far as bringing moms into the mix.
I bet if I right now and sing her to sleep, you would never say that again.
Shorty's wearing a ramen noodle shirt. Come on, man.
I'm gonna be a pops. You really gonna be, then you gonna really have to call me Pop.
It's like the beefs was just coming up more and more the more fame he got. Turns out somewhere along the line, Dusty Locane had smoke with Brooklyn rapper Sleepy Hollow too. And Sleepy Girl was online with him saying Dusty is whack and they don't really rock with him.
Yeah, Dusty Locane is eyes. You're not jacking.
The Big Loc had a message for all his ops. Apparently all of them, past, present.
Bro, Sleepy and Pop was like they Crip, bro. Like Sleepy Hollow and Chef G, they Crip. They from Bed-Stuy, I believe. No, they from bruh, what's the bruh? Sleepy and Chef is from, bro. Where is the? It's not Bed-Stuy, bro. They from Brooklyn though, bro. They Crip, bro. Them like they Pop was like this with them, bro. They was locked in. So for Sleepy not to jack Dusty Locane is crazy, bro. I didn't know that. That's insane. Like, that's crazy, bro. No funny.
And Future thought cause he was out the streets, it meant that the streets was out of him. And he reminded them that Nina can catch a body anytime still.
What you mad about? I come from the same shit. I still up my Nina if need be. What's up? Like,
later on, it seemed like him and Quelly at least squashed their beef and linked up to cause mayhem. The industry came with fame, but Locane had to deal with everything else that came with it. But it was nothing he couldn't handle until the real gang spun the block and the boys in blue got him on November 24th, 2022. The truth about his past arrest came to light when Dusty Locane shared an IG post saying he's turning himself in on November 30th for a case he been fighting and he's going away for a short bid. Dusty was feeling it mostly for his parents cause they really did good by him, and worse, his pops is in law enforcement field, so it was all falling back on him. Reports would begin surfacing stating that Locane pleaded guilty to 2 charges, criminal possession of a weapon stemming from 2019 and 2020 offenses, which includes a mandatory minimum of 1 year with a maximum of 3 years.
Welcome to the North, bro. The East Coast, bro. This is not the South. I keep saying it in every video, bro. Y'all see it, bro. It get like that, bro. No cap, bro. Like, if you in the car with a dog on you and you know the police about to pull you over, bro, you might as well do the dash, bro. If you have any priors, bro, and you got a dog on you, bro, in the car, bro, just run, bro. Like, it's no point, bro. You're going to go to jail, bro. You're going to go to jail for fleeing and eluding. You're going to go to jail for the gun. You might as well take the... You can either try to get away and... You hear me? Or you're going to jail, bro, period. Like, it get like that, bro. I keep telling y'all this, bro. It really get like that.
Currently, Dusty Locane is incarcerated doing his bid. For how long, time will tell. But he posted pics behind bars in December 2022. The latest post of Loc was in January by Bobby Fischer on his IG saying he's still in good spirits. Don Dusty been still keeping the momentum going the best he could, releasing a project from behind bars. It's still early in his stint, so it's a game against time now to see if him and his career can hold up. I hope.
Man, shout out Insider Spotlight, man. I think that's what it's called. Inside a Hotspot. My fault. Shout out, though. That's a great video. That's crazy, though. I ain't know this. Like, I knew a little bit about Dusty. I knew he from Canarsie, knew he from the Floss, knew he knew Pop Smoke. Knew he sounded like Pop Smoke a little bit. I remember when I first heard him, bro, it was a snippet on Instagram, because I got some people in New York, bro. So, like, I'm tapped into New York. It was a snippet on Instagram. It was during COVID. Boy, hey. It was one of them ones, bro. I said, hold on, who this? And if you don't know, like, if y'all don't know, which y'all probably won't know, Pop Smoke is my second favorite rapper ever, bro. Like, in history, bro. Like, his swag, his sound, his style. Like, I rocked with him. His mentality, bro. I like Pop Smoke, bro. I can't lie, bro. He's my second favorite rapper ever. So when I heard him, I'm like, hold on, let me give him a chance. Now, granted, I don't really rock with his music now, bro. It all sounds the same to me. But at first, he was one of them ones, bro. He was one of them ones, man. Look. Man, free Dusty Locane, man. Get home, feed your people, man. Make your money stay the course, man. You know how that go. Focus on yourself. It's Ty Fetty with the Fetty, man. Make sure y'all stay smart and stay dangerous for me, man. I'm gonna catch y'all next time. I'm gone.